I'm here with Meg, who is president of the Pembroke Farmers Market. Can you tell me how this started?
Yeah, so it started, well, I should say that 4 of the people who started this all have kids who go to the same school. So it started at a birthday party for a child. So thank you for whoever's kid that was. I don't even remember at this point. And a few of us were talking about how, we would love if there was a farmer's market in Pembroke, and why isn't there a farmer's market in Pembroke, and what would it take to start a farmer's market in Pembroke? So one of the women involved in that conversation actually owns a farm, a small farm in Pembroke, Cushing Farm. And they're one of our vendors here now. So we just kind of all put our heads together and did the research and found out what it entailed and pulled a few more people in slowly and surely, and here we are.
So how long have you had the farmers market?
So this is the 2nd season. So we started June of 2024, and we went through October last year, and then we had one Thanksgiving market in obviously November. And so we're doing the same thing this year. It's weekly from June to October. Yeah.
And is it always on a Saturday?
It's always on a Saturday, except the Thanksgiving market, that's on a Sunday. And that's only because Thanksgiving's always on a Thursday, so we didn't want the vegetables to go bad between Saturday and Thursday.
So do you do it outside too on that day?
No, not on that day. So actually another one of our vendors, Christina's Restaurant, so they do homemade ice cream, and they actually have a cute little Sunday bar here today. So you can hit that up afterwards. And they make great focaccia sandwiches too. But anyway, that's not what you asked me. So they have a restaurant in Pembroke, and we actually host it at their restaurant. So
and are you outside in October?
Yes,
you are.
We are.
It's just Thanksgiving that one time.
Yes, October 4th is our last market, so hopefully the weather will be nice. It was great last year. We're hoping for a repeat because it was a lot of fun. We had animals. One of our vendors, Diaz and Daughters, brought a cow and her baby calf.
Aww.
And we had, what else do we have? We had Touch a Truck, Touch a Tractor. It was a lot of fun. So we're hoping for outdoors for all those things.
So I'm going to go back, but you have Senior Day today.
We do.
It sounds like you have different days sometimes. Is that true?
Yeah, we have themed days, kind of. Nope, no, we actually decided to do that because, we wanted a way to bring people in and get them excited about the market. But we also, when we first set up the market, what we really wanted to do, obviously we want to promote local businesses and farms. That's what a farmer's market exists for. So in addition to supporting local farms, supporting local businesses, many of whom actually live in Pembroke, we wanted to make sure that people from all walks of life felt comfortable here and welcome here. We wanted all ages, all everything, just to feel like this is a place for community, because we have this brand new community center. It's lovely.
Oh, this is the community center.
This is the community center.
I didn't know that.
And it's new, and it was a long time coming.
Wow.
So
that's great.
Yeah.
It's got a great opening.
Yeah, I know, right? So we wanted this to be a place where everyone felt welcome, and they could just sit, chat, listen to some music, catch up with people, and just feel like it's a place to socialize in addition to a place to shop. So we decided to come up with this kind of themed days to bring in people from all walks of life. So we had Kids and Family Day in July, and then this was Senior Day. So this is our first one.
Okay.
So we're gonna see how it goes. But the importance of it is that Senior Services is actually located inside the community center, and so they are trying to get seniors in the community to understand that they're there. They want to support people. They have a ton of activities. I want to be a senior so I can participate in some of the things that they have going on, because it looks a lot of fun.
So how many vendors do you usually have on an average?
It definitely varies. We have, I would say the average number of vendors is 15, but more, we have up to, I think the most we've ever had is in the low 20s. And then when we're on the green and we have special events like this, they tend to go up.
And are you always looking for more vendors?
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. There's a small fee. It's $30 for just a regular 10 by 10 canopy. And then if you double that, they double the cost. Keep it easy. And then we have a lot of nonprofit tables too. So if nonprofits are selling things, they're $15. If they're not selling things, we have all sorts of
well, that's good.
price ranges going on depending on what's going on. Yeah. So try to keep it reasonable.
What would you like people to know?
Let's see, what would I like people to know? I mean, I think the biggest thing for me is I want people to know how hard our vendors work. That when we shop locally and when we come to farmers markets, or even if it's not a farmers market, even if you're just going to a storefront of a local business, how important that is on so many levels. I mean, from the fresh food perspective, it's better for you. I mean, it's better if you're eating fresh local produce because it has the most nutrient. I'm a health coach outside of this, so
all right,
this is
well,
like
you're doing
my
well.
area.
You're doing well.
So that's really important to me, is I want to get fresh local produce as much as possible because I know that that's healthier for me. A lot of farms that are smaller actually use organic practices in my experience, but they're just not like certified organic because that
I know,
there's all
that's
sorts
our
of
hope.
hoops
Yeah.
to jump through. But and you can talk to your farmer and ask. You can ask if they use organic practices, and so it's nice that you're getting fresh, local, high nutrient food available. It supports local farms, and it keeps them in business. They don't close down because farming is very hard work.
Yeah.
But then others, local businesses as well. I mean, it keeps the money local. It helps support, a thriving economy, a thriving local economy. I see other business, I see these businesses helping each other, coming up with new ideas, coming up with new events. So it kind of trickles throughout the community and it helps everyone. So I think that if we're all doing well, if our local businesses are doing well, it really does help.
Yeah.
And I've heard about it helping in ways that I wouldn't have expected. Just like it brings, people to the community center, and then maybe again, like using the example of Senior Day, like more seniors are out of the house and making new friends and things like that. So it's things that we didn't really anticipate being beneficial that really are. But I would say that the thing that we came for was the community, but also really supporting the local businesses and how important that is.
And it starts at 10.
Starts at 10, ends at 1 p.m. Yeah. I guess I would say if anyone has any ideas for, ways to pull in different people, we would love to hear it.
Are you looking for crafters or not? You are looking for crafters.
We have a ratio of crafters.
Oh, okay.
So, and that's really just to kind of make sure it stays a farmer's market and stays food focused. But we do have our crafters and artisans, and we have some here today. So we try to keep it at a ratio.
Tell us your name and the name of the restaurant.
My name is Carrie Christie. I am the owner of Christina's Restaurant in Pembroke, third generation. We've been in business going back to the 60s, and in the location of Pembroke, we've been here for 20 years in this location. Prior to, we were up the street on 53 with Tolson's is now. That started back in the late 80s.
Oh, okay.
We're basically an Italian. We have very fresh seafood. Everything's a scratch kitchen, homemade desserts, obviously the ice cream. We're here today to do the homemade focaccia sandwiches. The focaccia's made daily in-house, fresh ingredients, and some of the best sandwiches you'll ever have.
And you make your own ice cream?
We make our own ice cream, hence the ice cream. Well, we have ice cream by the pint for sale today. We have the half pint, and we're offering an ice cream sundae bar today.
Sounds fantastic.
It is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tell us about it.
So, we have monthly events for both kids and adults upcoming this month. We have poetry reading with Elaine Sorrentino. We also have the Boston Tea Party tasting and talk with a group called Therapy Gardens. They are coming in to do a discussion about the Boston Tea Party and also help people taste some historic teas. We have board game night, which is a recent event here. Come in, play some board games, have some fun, use the library's board games or your own. And then we have the brand new Bring Your Own Book Club. If you're reading a book, stop by the library, discuss it with some others.
That sounds like fun.
Bookmarks and bubbles.
Oh,
We certainly think so.
yes. That's great. Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome. Have a great weekend.
So I'm Joanna Letourneau. I own Blackbird Baking Company. I specialize in cookies. I've won Best of the South Shore for the last 2 years for desserts. But new this year is my 1975 Piaggio Ape. So it's a vintage truck that I had restored and customized to be a dessert or Prosecco bar. So
It is awesome.
thank you so much. Yeah, I love it. It's a lot of fun. I do a lot of weddings and events and things like that. So.
Where's your shop?
So I do not have a shop. I am a licensed residential kitchen in Pembroke. So most of
Excellent.
everything I do is all custom order stuff. So I have a cookie studio in the house. It's a board of health, comes in and inspects, and it's licensed and insured and all that.
What's your favorite cookie?
Probably good old-fashioned chocolate chip. I feel like you can't go wrong with a chocolate chip. Add a little ice cream, add a little milk, whatever. It's good.
So how do people reach you?
So you can go on my Instagram page, which is blackbird_baking co, or my website is eatgoodcookiesma.com.
Oh, okay. I like
Tell
it.
me these over here. What I see these little
So
sticks.
yes, so
Tell
this
me
is a
about
paint
these.
cookie. So these are just an edible. It's like a fun activity and a dessert all in one for the kiddos. So there's edible watercolor in the back. So you would just like
That
you would
is
do regular
adorable.
watercolor cookies. You're just getting a little water. You get a paintbrush. You can have a little activity. So it's like a
I don't think I've ever
a
seen
twofer.
anything like.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
They're big in the cookie community. I usually make them every market just because the kiddos love them. So.
Of course.
Yeah. This is also another hot seller. This is blueberry cake. It's kind of, I tell people, it's a cross between a cake, a muffin, and a bread. It's got a completely different texture like anything you would ever have for some
Nice.
sort of blueberry. And it's actually my husband's grandmother's recipe, which was a family favorite for years. And when she passed, they gave the recipe card at her wake. And my mother perfected the recipe. So it's a recipe that lives on. And it's very special. So it's actually one of our best sellers. Everybody loves the blueberry cake.
That's excellent. Well, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much. To start a business, was never trying to start a business. My kids are Irish twins, and for my daughter's first birthday, I made cookies, and kind of just became a fun hobby. I was home a lot, you know, on maternity leave, and it came time to go back to the sheriff's departments, and I was making good money. Side hustle at first it was for a little extra cash, and as the years went on, it kind of became a really big business. I've been really blessed. I've worked with like the Boston Bruins. I've done Celtics events.
Oh my goodness.
Macy's opened their last store. They hired me for the cookies. So I do a lot of like large corporate. I have a cookie printer that I can print direct to. So for people that are looking for some sort of marketing, like, you know, instead of like the pens and the squishy
Yeah.
balls, which, you know, those are great too. But
I read.
a cookie with your logo, you know, you can eat it and it's like instant
That's right.
gratification.
That's
Versus
right.
like the pen in your junk drawer that's going to get thrown away. So.
That's right. No, you're absolutely
But
right.
but yeah, so 9 years I started the cookie business. But this in May, I have a function bartending experience for like 10 years or so. I lived on Block Island out there bartending for summer. So this is kind of all of my passions in one because I love events and I did it for over a decade.
Brittany Wright, and I am the owner of Wright's Family Coop. We have all kinds of homemade sourdough and dipping oils, fresh eggs always.
Ah, do you have a shop somewhere, or you just do farmers markets?
I do a lot of farmers markets. I'm right out of my house. I am pre-order right now, but you can find us at local events all over the place, usually every Saturday. If you follow us on Facebook and Instagram, I always post where I'm going to be that week, every Monday when I release my menu for the week.
So what's your address on Facebook?
I am at Wright's Family Coop on Instagram, and you can just look me up, Wright's Family Coop, and you'll see our little logo, and it'll pop right up.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Pour it in the silicone mold. So it's done just like resin. I just use cement for my material.
How did you ever start using cement? I've never heard of anybody.
Right? Neither did I. So the candles started with the dough bowl, a big huge dough bowl I found at an antique store. I love antique stores, and I said I could put a candle on that. So that's how that all started. And then I discovered the.
Are they
the-
cement too?
Those aren't cement.
No, I didn't think so.
But I wanted to make another vessel. And in my research to make other vessels, I saw that you could make cement, stuff out of cement. And I was like, what? So the very first silicone mold I got was just this tiny little thing. But when I demolded it, I couldn't believe how smooth it came out and how perfect it was and how it held the color. So I was addicted. See curtain and wax garden.
Excellent. Thank you.
I'm Kathleen, and this is my husband, Michael Kelby. We're long-term Pembroke residents and owners of Pembroke School of Performing Arts.
And so what exactly do? You put on local performances, I take it?
We nurture children in confidence and poise and long-term life skills through dance. The program started 18 months. We have ballet, tap, jazz, modern, lyrical, hip-hop, adult programs in tap and hip-hop and ballet. We've been lucky enough to be celebrating year 38 this year.
Wow.
That's great. Where are you located?
We're located at 30 Corporate Park, Plaza in Pembroke.
Gabrielle, Lisa, and we're Better Days Bagel Co.
And so you make bagels.
Yep, just bagels.
Do you have a shop?
No, we just do it out of our house, and then we're at the markets.
Excellent. When did you start your business?
I mean, really just a few months ago. Started making bagels when I was on maternity leave in the winter, early spring, and then we decided to turn it into a business.
Excellent.
Love it, love it.
What's your name and the organization and what you do?
Yeah, I'm Chris with Adult and Teen Challenge. We are with the Men's Center from Brockton. We are selling these handmade cutting boards that residents such as Gideon here make in order to raise funds for our nonprofit. We don't paint or stain the boards, we get raw lumber. It's a great vocational training for the men that are in our program, and it helps funds come in so that we can offer affordable treatment or free treatment to those that aren't able to pay. Our women's home is in Taunton, and we have one for adolescent girls in Buzzards Bay, but really homes throughout the country, specifically New England, New Jersey is what we're a part of. And we're helping people, anybody that might be off the street or really struggling that can come in and get help. And this is one of the many ways that we fundraise and keep those services available to people that need them.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
All right.
My name is Lauren Cushing, and I own Cushing Farm at 44 Center Street in Pembroke. We have lots of chickens, about over 60 chickens. We get about 4 or 5 dozen eggs a week that we bring to the market. Currently we have tomatoes. They're not turning yet, but we'll have tomatoes in October, I think.
Okay.
Wow, that's
we have we live down the street, and we have a big, huge greenhouse that is filled with tomatoes, and then we have 2 other gardens. We have zucchini, summer squash, peppers, green beans. What else do we have? Cucumbers, eggplant. So this is our second time here, this second year here. And we've had a lot of fun here.
It sounds that way.
Yeah, being part of the community and helping people eat healthy.
How long have you had the farm?
About 5 years.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
How about this honey? Is this yours or something?
This is a local honey that we sell for somebody. They're in Pembroke also.
Excellent.
Yes.
Thank you.
And it's actually sold at grocery stores too.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Rhonda Polly's Beulah's Bakery.
And what do you make?
So I do some gluten-free stuff. I have brownies, cookies, cream cheese bars, banana muffins, and then I also make caramel rolls. My grandma's recipe, cinnamon roll with caramel sauce, and it's a Midwest roll.
And this is
That's not gluten-free,
oh,
but these are over here.
very good.
Do farmers markets and online.
Was there a reason that you started with gluten-free? Just a need or?
Well,
for
I
some-
actually started with the caramel rolls first. So
Okay.
that was my grandma's recipe. That's what I started with. Then I added the gluten-free brownies, and then I kind of just added more since then. But I'm gluten-free as well, so it's a need. A lot of people love gluten-free.
Yeah.
The best part about mine is you can't tell they're gluten-free, so they cater to everybody.
And that's nice.
Yeah.
My name is Lily. We're Dyas and Daughters Farm. We're based out of Norton. On our farm, we raise beef cattle and pigs, all naturally. And then we have them processed to provide everybody with good all-natural beef and pork.
Excellent. How long have you been in business?
We started doing the markets and stuff last year. I've lived on the farm my whole life, so about 22 years. My dad grew up on a farm, and then last year I turned it into a business. So, yeah.
Very good. Thank you. How do people reach you?
You can call or text me on Facebook or Instagram. I'll answer emails, however you guys want to reach us.
Your name and what's your business?
So my name's Amanda, and I have a business called The Bloom Bar. I do local custom orders and deliveries, and I also do local farmers markets. I've been in several local stores over the years, and I have a roadside cart at 385 Oldham Street in Pembroke for roadside pickup for flowers, some veggies, herbs. But yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Is that it?
Yeah, while you're doing
Sorry.
your thing.
I'll let you take a break because I feel like
All right, you take it. I have some of these at home, but that's okay. Do I want
that's it.
Pretty this is, Beth.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It's really nice.
So So keep it away from the sun.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love that golden rod with it. All right, there you go.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. What are we getting our coffee from?
This is my wife's business. This is Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Hi, Megan.
She has a passion for coffee. She works full-time at a bank, but on the weekends she does farmers markets, and she's all mobile. Hopefully someday she'll have a brick and mortar store, but she has a passion for making specialty coffees.
Excellent.
We make Americanos, lattes, cappuccinos, regular double espresso shots. It's all, she has the beans from a local roaster in the North Shore in Peabody, Atomic Roasters.
Aha.
Okay.
Excellent.
We do events like showers and weddings.
Oh my
As long as it's on
goodness.
the weekends.
Very good.
Thank you.
The coffees take a little bit because every specialty coffee pulls a double shot of espresso, but it's worth the wait.